Hey everyone, so I am just going to dive right in on this tip here. It covers a lot of stuff that I think people are going to be interested in. So first off, before we even talk about it, I'm going to show you guys some results. So you can see this month, I set these campaigns up 5 days ago. There's 548 of them, and we've got 3,200 in sales at a 2.5% ACOS. Now, this is in a very non-competitive niche, and their ACOS is usually about 15%, just for reference. But you can see what the strategy is here, is all of these campaigns have $3 budgets. They're getting 3 orders off of only 9 clicks. They're getting really, really cheap cost per clicks, okay? So, it's an up-down auto campaign strategy. And why these have been doing well lately, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you go in and create a new auto campaign, they now default to up-down bidding. So a lot of people have messed with this in the past, but the fact that Amazon now defaults auto campaigns to this, I've been setting this up across a lot of campaigns, and the results aren't always this good, but they have been very, very good so far. So I want to run you guys through a very quick and easy way to do this with bulk uploads, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to download a bulk operations template. You just go here, you go to bulk operations, and then you download a bulk operations template, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come to your business reports. So this is just a different account, but it works for everybody. So the easiest way to do this, because there are reports that you can pull from inventory reports where you do like active listings report, and that'll give you all your SKUs and active ASINs. But this is super easy. This gives you a list of every child ASIN and SKU that has had at least one order in the past 30 days or whatever your date range is. So you can just download this, right? So you just download this and export it. And I have this here, so I've changed everything. You can see, you guys know I'm always working with real data, but I just changed this brand has 74 ASINs and 74 SKUs, okay? So I just made them so they're just generic names. Now, what I'm going to do is right off the bat, I want to give this an easy campaign naming structure so I can come back to it. So I just call this auto up down right in this sheet here. I copy all this down, and a lot of people like to name their campaigns by child ASIN. So then all I'm going to do is ASIN and this, and now I have it, right? So now I have all my ASINs and auto up down, and that's going to be the start. That's what I'm going to name all my campaigns. So what I'm going to do is just copy all of these and get started with the bulk upload, okay? Now I'm going to come back to the top of the sheet here, okay? I'm going to come back to this, don't worry. So when you create new campaigns, you need a campaign name. You need a campaign daily budget, $3 bids, or $3 budgets. Campaign start date, 9/22/2020. Campaign end date, don't need it. Campaign targeting type, these are all going to be auto. And then campaign status, enabled. And then this is the big one. Bidding strategy. Dynamic bidding, parentheses, up and down. That's how you input that in bulk uploads. Dynamic bidding, parentheses, up and down. Now, we just start to copy all of this, right? So I'll copy this all the way down, all that stuff, okay? Sorry. So there's 2 ways you can do this. And what I've seen working so far, this one doesn't want to copy. Okay, so now you have the campaigns. You've just created 74 campaigns in about 30 seconds, okay? Now, you can copy these campaign names and add in the ad groups, right? So you add in the ad groups, and ad group, we can just call the ad groups auto, or if you want to get more organized with it, I like to name the ad groups by the SKUs And now I start to go to SKUs because everything in bulk uploads is done in SKUs. So ASINs is for our reference, but SKUs is for the kind of bulk upload reference in the future. And then max bid. This is what I'm going to come back to and the top. So you guys know dynamic bidding up and down raises bids by up to 100%, right? So I've been doing a lot of top of search placement and stuff like that lately with custom, but dynamic bidding only raises it by up to 100%. So think about that when you're putting in your bid. Look at your old autos, see what's converting, but we're going to say we're going to do a max bid of 25 cents on all of these ad groups, and then you do it in this column, ad group status enabled. Okay, that's done. You're almost done. You do this. Now you have the campaign name and you have the ad group, right? Now the only thing you need to do is put in the SKUs. You put in the SKUs, SKUs are added, enabled, boom, done. Upload this, you're done. That's 74 campaigns in, I don't know, a couple minutes, okay? And what it's going to be, but now what you've done here is since you've just set a max bid, this is the same for all of the targeting match types. So close, loose, substitutes, and complements. They're all going to be at 25 cents. Now, to be honest, I've just been doing this because I kind of like loose and substitutes, you know, and with these, if you set a low enough bid and a low enough budget, I like to kind of see how they perform with the up-down bidding. But to go one step further, if you want to break it out by match type, this is how you do it, okay? So you would have your campaign here. Let me zoom in once more. You have your campaign here, right? You have your ad group here that you've made. Let's say same thing. We've made it with a 25-cent bid. Enable the ad group, and then you put the SKU in there. And then you can do this for all of the different match types, okay? So what you do for this is the same ad group, and you can set like 25 cents for all the other ones, and then maybe we want to do 55 for close match, okay? Product targeting ID, exactly like this. Complements, close match, loose match, with the dashes in for loose match and close match. And then this is where you have to do match type, targeting expression, predefined, status enabled, okay? So that's just one more step if you want to go in there and have a little more control over your close match and give that a higher bid. But, I mean, it doesn't matter how many variations you have, guys, because this is still the most common question I get asked. What do you do with variation listings? This is such a quick and easy way to set up one auto campaign for every single variation. And then everyone's like, oh, well, there's going to be a really high ACOS spike. Not if you do a $2 or $3 budget, right? So you let this run for a week. Think about that. Every campaign will spend only $20 if they max out their budget every single day, okay? So you saw the results from the front. Prime Day is coming up with these auto campaigns. These are a really good thing to have for Prime Day because there's so many new searches that you won't be able to have time for to put in with the manuals. So I think targeted low budget autos is the way to go right now, and it's been working really well. All right, so I hope this works, and best of luck to everybody on Prime Day.